What's up, traders? This is Vee Trades, and today I will be doing a technical analysis breakdown for Pinduoduo, ticker symbol PDD. I will first be going over what I see on the daily chart and finish the video off with the weekly chart. This video is for entertainment purposes only. Please trade at your own risk. So PDD is exactly what Chinese investors want from Baba Neo. You can see that it bottomed back here in March of 2022 and had a trend reversal ever since. So it looks like it's coming back up to the all-time highs. So in the meantime, it's still trading near its prior high back in January. So it's a little sideways, but since there was a uptrend before, there's a good chance this will probably break that prior high and then continue to push up higher. So let's go and do the analysis. So you can see that price was below this trend line, finally broke this trend line to the upside, and now we are in a bullish state. So we do have this bullish trend line in play as right now. We could be seeing another drop take place because we just saw a prior drop before and we're at resistance. So it's just most likely just trading sideways since the beginning of this year. So we had a little failed breakout on the top. That was one leg down. We could be seeing a second leg. So we could see a break of this upper trend line because we are at the resistance and we just saw a sharp drop, which is not a big deal because overall this is still a bullish looking chart. But if you zoom out further, you can see that price does have this uptrend line right here, and it looks like it got steeper. So there's a couple trend lines in play. Looks like this one right here, and then the angle gets steeper the higher we go, and looks like we have this one as of right now as well. So we have a couple trend lines that are acting as support, and then we have support at the 115 level. So even if price does drop that drastically, it can recover. So Pinduoduo, doing pretty well. You would want a company, most people rather have a company go up in price than, the fundamentals. Let's say a company is losing money, but at the end of the day, if the price just continues to go up higher and higher, I'm pretty sure people rather take that than a company doing well and the price goes down lower and lower. But in this case, it looks like Pinduoduo is doing pretty well on both fronts, the technicals and the fundamentals, which are very important. Technicals are more important because a company can do very well, but if the market does not agree, and the market participants are, thousands and millions of people around the world who are agreeing on the price, then it can just continue to go down lower and lower, even if it's a good company in your opinion. So you want the technicals to also align with the fundamentals. So in this case, it looks bullish, uptrend in play. Looks like a measure move target was met, one leg up right here. Second leg up, target was met. That's why we're seeing some resistance right around the 150 level, but it should be able to clear that resistance in the short term and then rally higher, probably to retest the prior all-time highs right here at the low $200 level. So there's a good chance for that. And let's take a look at come back to the daily chart. So like I said before, we are in probably a short-term correction. We could probably even draw a downtrend like that, and we also have this uptrend. So we'll see which one holds. As right now, the bears do have resistance in their favor, and there could be another drop coming. But if not, even if we do get the drop, I'm still expecting higher prices. So you can have a short-term perspective and a long-term perspective. So long-term, either we go up from here right now higher, or we see the drop and then go higher. I'm not expecting this to be the top and then a complete crash down. That looks very unlikely as of right now. Most likely we're going to find support in this region over here and then continue to travel higher and higher. So that for PDD. Let's take a look at the weekly chart. And again, just a summarized version of the daily chart. And again, looks like since PDD could not come back to its prior low, it's slightly higher, then we can use a measure move target. All of this would be one large impulse higher. And if I go and clone it, you can see this is the second impulse, and it's targeting the 218 level. So we'll see if we can get there. As right now, it looks like it's slowly starting to come back up higher and higher. Looks pretty good, and we'll see what happens. But so I have for PDD, we have support from these trend lines, which is a good sign. We have the first angle, second angle. Maybe we start the third angle right here, kind of like the below off top, where we had like the first angle, the trend got steeper, and then the trend got steeper, one last time. So 3 angles. Sometimes there's 4, 5, 6, whatever. you could just see that the trend accelerates. It's getting stronger and stronger. The steepness of the angle, the steepness of the trend determines how strong it is in most cases. So it looks like, you know, it was getting weak. Now it's getting stronger, and we could be potentially seeing the last, you know, final trend line towards the all-time highs. So looking pretty good. The trend looks still intact in the short term. It could be going a little bit lower, but long term, it's looking pretty good. Let me know in the comments down below if you guys want to see PDD, you know, with Baba and Neo. I know this is not as popular, but it is performing probably much better than a lot of other Chinese stocks. So something to keep an eye on. So that's all I have for PDD on the daily weekly charts. Most likely I'll give you guys an update next week Saturday. This is Vee Trades, and thank you for your time.